to see you guys.
Thank you for this.
No, thank y'all. God bless all y'all. Thank you so much. Well, let me talk just a second, and then I'd love for any of y'all, especially speakers, senators, delegates, and family, or whatever like that, to come up here and join me as I sign these bills. That'd be great. Let me just say this, and I'm going to read some of this stuff. This I'm not. But, you know, it's always hard to imagine the courage that it takes for someone that we call when we're hurt to charge into the fire and try to help us. And when they do, they know that they're risking their life in many ways. No matter what the situation, no matter if we're in an automobile in the middle of the river or we're in a house that's burning down or whatever the situation may be, we're calling upon people that are our neighbors and our husbands and our families members in every way. Now, these are unbelievable people if you'll just step back from it and just think about it. You know, they're people with courage that not many of us have. And they're people with love that not many of us have. And we should appreciate them and honor them as heroes every day. Now, that's just fact. In any way you cut it, that's just fact. And oftentimes, they're underappreciated, undercompensated. But the one thing that we've got to do with all in us, because of who they are and the level of heroes that they've been, is not forget them. Because when you forget them, the family becomes lonely. And so today, you know, we've got Gloria Crego, and we've got Juanita, and I'm going to mispronounce this, but I think it's Riri, and Edwards. You know, we lost Michael and we lost Thomas. Gosh, it's just hard to imagine. It's just hard to fathom. You know, and we've still got Timmy in the hospital, and Billy's here, you know, and it's just unimaginable. But you know, all we got to do, all we can possibly do is just this. We've got to be honored by the fact that I think Thomas, and I could misspeak here, but I think Thomas was 40 years old, is that correct? You know, and Michael, 46. You know, I heard a thing the other night, and I just, you know, I don't really have words that can do more than just this. And that would be just to tell you that what an incredible blessing so many have had that were able to share 40 years of life with Thomas, 40 years of life maybe with Michael. And I know we've got parents here and lots of loved ones, and so, you know, I'm a Christian. I entrust in all my soul that they were in every way. and we can't possibly explain, but we can never forget. And we can be honored by all they gave us and all they did throughout all their lives. And so I don't really know what else that any of us can do other than to tell you that we love you and we appreciate you and we honor you. Now, let me read this part, because I have to read this, and this gives me a lot of pleasure. But Senate Bill 625 was passed by the legislature on March the 10th, 2018, by a unanimous vote with an effective date beginning on June the 8th of 2018. This bill doubled the death benefit for firefighters, EMT personnel, and law enforcement who die as a result of the performance of their duties. They put their lives on the line every day for all of us. Now, that bill was passed on March the 10th, and it said it would double the death benefit of anyone that had an accident or anyone that we lost in the line of duty after June the 8th. Now, I can't imagine that this is not going to sail through just like greased butter. But I intend to ask the legislature in the upcoming special session to reconsider the effective date of Senate Bill 625 so that it will encompass the date we lost these two great heroes that we have here. And so basically what we'll do is we'll retroactively go back and include these great families, and it may not be much, but at least it's something. I can tell you with all my soul that all of our lives are busy and we run a lot of different directions and everything else. But you're welcome in my home. You're welcome to walk right up to the door of my house, and you're welcome in my home every day. You know, I'm busy like everybody else. I do a lot. I run here, I run there, and everything else. But at the same time, my heart and my family would embrace you and love you beyond belief. So I won't forget, and all of us here won't forget. And we celebrate these great lives of these great people, and we pray so much for Timmy and Billy and on and on. And we pray for the safety of all these great people that are back here. So let me do this, because of all these bill signings, nothing can be as difficult as this for you all and for all these people and for me. I hate this, and I'm really sorry. And if I could make it go away, I'd make it go away. I'd leave you with one other thought, and this is honest and goodness truth. My grandmother died a long time ago. I was probably closer to my grandmother than I was to anybody in my family ever, maybe. And we went to a little church in Matheny, West Virginia, down in Wyoming County. And this little preacher that I doubt my grandmother really even knew, the main preacher couldn't be there. And at the funeral, this little guy stands up, young guy, and he said, her name was Dixie, and he said, God, bring her back. Bring her back right now. These people, their family, her friends, all of her loved ones are missing her so badly. Bring her back right now. And then he turned around and he stopped, and I thought to myself, this guy is a loon, because what is he doing and what is he saying? And then he turned right around and he said, you see, that's exactly what he's done. It's hard for us to imagine. It's hard for us to understand. Now, we can't not see Michael and Thomas, but they're okay. Some way, somehow, they're okay. And they're watching right now, and they'll be with you forever and ever and ever. So again, we celebrate their wonderful lives, and like I said, God bless you in every way. Now, y'all come up here and please come up here and get around me and let me sign it, please. Come on there, Brother Mitch and Tim, you all come on, please. I am so, so sorry, so sorry. Now this is the bill that they signed, that they passed rather, to double the death benefit, but what we've got to do is go back to special session and retroactive make that date go back, and we will. Now maybe people run me away, but I'm going to tell you, and I'll give a blood oath on this. If we can't pass this and retroactive this back in special session, I'll leave. That's all there is to it, because this is just a tragedy beyond all of our comparisons. So anyway, I'm really sorry. Now, I said that, so there's a lot of them that like for me to leave, so you know, they may work on that. Well, I'm going to sign with different pens. Well, I still got one pen to go. Okay. Thank y'all again. Thank you so much. Thank you in every way. Thank y'all. I'm so, so sorry. Well, Dag, I love you. I really do. This state loves you, and all these people do in every way. Okay. God bless y'all. Thank you so much.